Sweet. Hey, Zero Cash, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. 65 portals are back, guys, and we're definitely going to be spamming quite a bit of them today. I'm at 12 boxes right now. There'll be a fun little opening at the end of the, not the end of the stream, but you know, after we're done doing portals for sure. Morning to you, man. How we doing? Thankfully, the portals are back, like I said, but we are hoping to get Outpost Rush back too, because that was definitely a fun game mode to try out playing. Definitely, you know, some fun PvP with great rewards, but pretty much just spamming the sword right now. I wonder if, well, I kind of want a great axe to level that up, but at the moment we are spamming the sword. Anything that's not level 20. Pretty much just running a 20-person train right now so we can take this stuff out pretty dang quick. Sword, no shield. Yeah, I'm just going with whatever I have. Let's see if I don't have a great axe yet. So that's the whole situation there. What's good from portals? Only mats for entering dungeons. Yeah, basically mats for entering dungeons. But the cool thing is you get a, when you open one, you get a, you get basically a box that gives you loot. So it doesn't just give you, like I said, when I open them, you'll see. But you don't just get materials for new like to make dungeons with stone cutting. You also get some gear. You get gear. Typically decent gear too. Decent gear in the past at least. For Rapier, fire a bow. You went medium weight, not light. Yeah, I go medium weight for pretty much everything because it's just hard to stay alive in like wars and outpost rush and stuff if you're going a lightweight. Definitely has its spots and places where, you know, going lightweight could be helpful. But for the most part, medium weight I think is probably the best option. Like I said, level 60s with muskets, they can just pop you very, very quickly if you don't play it right. And like I said, go medium. Habib, I don't think the damage is broken. I think the healing is broken, but from what I've heard, the damage is not different, or not broken. Light apparently only gives about 4.8% bonus damage since it only scales with base damage. Oh, right, yeah, that's true. Yep, so light doesn't give you as much as damage, basically bonus as you would think, just because of the way it works. But yeah, it's not broken per se, because that is the way they intended probably, but unfortunately. I think it does need to make it so more people actually are able to go light if they actually did the 20% damage increase. I just got beat up. Just kind of stayed in there and took it. Questionable revive. It could have definitely got insta-killed, but worked out, I guess. I got a blue drop. $591 boots, actually. Dang, guys, we are looking for a great axe. Like I said, I want to level that. Obviously, very, very strong to have a great axe with grab well in pretty much any PvP situation. So I want to get that great axe leveled up to 20 for sure. Take to the face like a man. Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes I'll just be spam autoing attacking, and I'll just take it, like I said, straight to the face and die pretty quickly. Put my weapon away and run through is what I'm trying to do here. There we go. Keep up the guides, my dude. Big help. Hey, Renegade, thanks so much for following. I appreciate it. And yeah, I definitely will. You know, not going to stop anytime soon. We're going to continue with the guides, tips, tricks, and all that. Probably going to do another tips and tricks video type deal here in the next couple of days. I'm trying to think of some different things to do. Definitely want to keep it interesting for you guys, so. Don't follow stocks, we all know better. Stocks will lead you to a commander every time. Yep, they fixed the Azoth staff, so we're doing tier 5 portals right now. Hey, how we doing, Zach Race? Telling you what, your Twitch 2 gifted subs, they got me motivated. We're back at it. We're back on the grind on Twitch. Ready to keep it going. So we got about 14 major breach caches right now. This is what I've been waiting for. Fire staff. Yeah, I don't know. Look at it. Let me see. Do I prefer Rapier Fire Staff or Rapier Ice? I think I prefer Rapier Fire Staff. I like the mobility, but the damage and the CC that you get with Rapier Ice, I think Rapier Ice is actually in almost a better spot right now when it comes to just regular PvP. When it comes to wars and things as well, it's so strong. Just cutting people off from rotation from point A to B or C to B or whatever else. You know, it's just a really, really strong weapon in general combo. I think Ice Gauntlet's just really strong right now. If you watch my PvP tier list, I kind of talk more about that. playing Ice Gauntlet Rapier right now. Oh my gosh, the damage output. Yeah, it's crazy. It's very, very crazy, the damage output. All that cash nerf, only 4 motes. What do you mean by only 4 motes? Maybe I should open one so we can test, see what you're talking about with 4 motes. Let's open one up. It's actually really good. You get Corrupted Shard, Corrupted Fragment, and then two pieces of gear. That's kind of crazy, actually. I think that's pretty solid. It's actually really, really solid. It's not like these take very long and you get guaranteed loot and Corrupted Shards. That's a great Dex Con with Tondo Bleed, which is pretty strong if people want to try that build. Huh. What are we looking for? Oh, there's no chance that he's going to be available. A lot of wishful thinking. Well, I do know. There's no chance they're going to just... You only got 4 water modes from supply box, not cash. Sorry. Oh, I got you. That makes more sense. I was confused. I was like, these caches are pretty good. But I see what you're saying. That makes a lot more sense. The supply box revert. Gotcha. You can see here, like supply crates, I get, let's see, 11 Age Tannin and 8 Wire Weave. It's not too bad. Got 19 that time. Ice Rapier combo for a Bloodstorm. I'm playing Great Axe and Ice Gauntlet CC bot build. Yeah, Great Axe and Gauntlet is definitely a CC. I mean, you can't get out of that for sure. I opened one and it was right around what I've been getting. It's like 580 and 579. I have like a max of 591. Take a purple spear. Oh, just kind of looking at the chat for a little bit too long there, and they took me down. Sorry for asking, but what would you recommend for a level 35 player going full intelligence with Fire Staff Rapier, 50 con, and Restant? So late game, I'm talking late game, you can try to get to 50 dex because that'll give you an extra 5%. Oop. Yeah, thank you. I've never done that before, I feel like. I did it one other time, I didn't like it at all. Just giving some explanations, you know. Do you have any questions? I can answer yours, Ren. I got you. Yep, I got you. All right, we're back. $50 con is always good. Yeah, 50 con is not bad at all, but like I said, 50 dex is going to be really good because it gives you 5% crit chance. But typically people won't even attempt that. They'll usually go 300 intel and then all the rest con, like they said there. More health is definitely better. If you guys are watching on YouTube, by the way, switch over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/iGraphicGuy is going to be where we're doing most of our live streams. You'll be able to stay up to date with them all. It's crazy. You get, you know, sword mastery for all this. It's not a ton of mastery, but definitely pretty quick mastery as well as, you know, good loot. That's just a great way to do something different for sure. I think we're definitely going to have a fun time opening all these crates and chests. Wait, they didn't nerf heals? What is this guy talking about? People just come up with things. Isn't that crazy? Like, they just kind of, whatever they're feeling that day, they'll come up with it. I know, the internet will get you sometimes. You are being streamed on my small 58-inch TV. That's not quite a small TV. That's a nice size TV right there for sure. Well, thank you for tuning in, like I said, with the live stream. I appreciate it. What gems do you prefer on Rapier and Ice Gauntlet? Gems on the Rapier Ice Gauntlet. Typically, I would go, I always struggle on the gem it's called, but it's one that gives you basically bonus damage. Did I get this? No, that was earlier. Basically, it gives you bonus damage on people that are slow, rooted, CC'd in any way. Basically, you get bonus damage. That's the gem you're going to want to take for sure on the Ice Gauntlet. But the Rapier, you could actually take Opal or you could take Emerald. You can go a bunch of different things with the Rapier. Just check out and do whatever you think sounds best. It's really not going to hurt you too much. Just play around it. How'd they nerf heals, Jail? Curious on that one. Where can we find chest schematics? It's just a very, very rare drop. Very, very rare drop. The chest patch, I think the chest patch is very, very good. It's, you know, it's not as crazy as getting 50 mats per drop now, but you can still get up to like 20 to 25 if things, the drops go well. So I think it's in a good spot right now. I think this is exactly where it should have been. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little bit to flood out all the people that were grabbing 50 to 60 mats per chest. It's going to take a little bit to flood that out, but you know, the economy in this game, we already know struggles enough, so this is definitely a good direction for it. You only get healed by the most recent cast. I think that's always been a thing. No. I think it's always been a thing that you only get healed by the most recent cast. When you're talking about like Sacred Grounds, it's whatever you were in last. So it's the most recent heal that you walked into that you'd get healed by. I think that's, like I said, I think that's always been a thing, but maybe I'm misunderstanding. Going in hot, guys. These guys can get you for sure. These mages. Bought 50K of Obsidian Flux last night. 50K? That's a lot. That is a lot of Flux. You're probably already up, though, to be honest. You're probably already doing well. Be honest with yourself and us, you think the game is going to last a couple more weeks if they don't fix taxes and or company benefits for taking owning zones? Yeah, I think it definitely will. We don't have Outpost Rush yet. I think Outpost Rush is going to be kind of its own game in a way. I think people are going to play this specifically for Outpost Rush, so we'll see how that goes. I think, you know, I had so much fun playing Outpost Rush. I have so much faith in that game mode alone as I died. I think this game lasts. It depends what you want to do, if you actually like kind of what the game becomes, but the economy is the biggest problem right now, for sure, for me. I keep getting this healing jewelry, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think the economy is the biggest problem with this game. Obviously, you know, at some point they need to find a way to take weapons out of the game. Maybe the higher the gear score, the more money you get when you salvage or something, just to get it away from other players. I think, you know, we're going to have some of the best gear in the game selling on the market for 40, 50 gold in here in, you know, the next couple months, which is just not okay. So they need a way to get rid of it. They should have known this. You know, everyone's told them for a while, which is the biggest worry right now, guys, is honestly everybody's been telling them the same thing for so long. Alpha players, I've talked with all these alpha players, they've been submitting feedback for so long, telling them, you know, these problems, and they just didn't, kind of ignored them. So wouldn't make a 600 pair of boots with shooter's chance. The best offer you get is 2.5k. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The economy's kind of messed up for sure. There's just so much gear out there, right? Like, everyone wants to make money, and it makes sense. So if I get a piece of gear that's full strength constitution, I'm gonna sell it, but I'm not gonna sell for much because there's so many other people selling stuff. So it's a weird spot right now for sure. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to answer this call. Hey, thanks for helping out, guys. Yeah, I was on the phone. It's actually my dad called me up, so just had to answer that one, talk to him a little bit. When do you think weapon bounces? I think weapon bouncers are going to be a month out yet, to be honest, or maybe they'll do a monthly, like big update. These have been kind of more minor updates, in my opinion. But we'll see. Maybe they'll do like a major update once per month or something like that with some balance changes. But they have a lot of things they need to work on first, so I think they're focused more on that. You know, I talked about the things they need to change being, you know, the economy's pretty much garbage right now. There's no way to get rid of gear, so the best gear in the game is going to end up being 100 gold at some point, just because people want to sell and make money. But you know, there's some issues for sure, but I think the majority of the game is just, you know, very, very fun and relatable to a lot of people. I think a lot of people love, not relatable in that, in the sense of self-relatable, but in the sense of a game that has everything you really kind of want when it comes to crafting, PvP, and PvE. Why sword and shield and fire staff? I'm just kind of playing around right now. Are you on the other side? What's going on? So you said it. Oh, so I got sniped. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that was nuts, wasn't it? So sword and shield fire staff's not a thing I'm actually running. It's just I'm trying to level stuff up while we do these portals because we have so many people. I don't really need to go my best build, so I'm just trying to level up, you know, different weapons. Right now I have 5 level 20s, I think. So this will be the 6 if we get this one up. I also want to level up the Great Axe, so I'm kind of hoping for a Great Axe drop right now. I'm trying not to use potions, but I'm definitely going to have to do it right there as I was at like 1 HP. When do you think they will release the new weapons, Void Gauntlet or daggers? I think they'll release Void Gauntlet first and then daggers later. If they're smart, they'll kind of milk the content, right? So a new weapon in 2 months sounds like more stuff than a new weapon in, you know, 1 month. So, or 2 new weapons in the same month. It sounds like more work, you know, if they kind of delay it and you know, create more hype around each weapon. I think that's the way they'll go. But maybe they'll release both at the same time. I think it's going to be, like I said, though, different time release, different timed releases, and we'll see how that goes. I think we have a couple weeks at the very least before that, though. I think, you know, honestly, I don't think we're going to see any new weapons until December. I don't think it's too big of a deal as long as they get their stuff working. But, you know, if we still don't have Outpost Rush by December, there's going to be a lot of people complaining and leaving the game until that comes back. Because Outpost Rush, like I said, it's kind of its own unique game mode that people would play this game for, even if they don't, you know, enjoy the actual game itself. Once they get to level 60, they would actually take the time to get on to just play Outpost Rush, because it kind of, you know, it kind of has that feel of Smite or League of Legends, but without kind of the mobs, the micro. It more has the macro. If you guys know what I'm talking about there. Positioning and that kind of thing. Do you not think they should make marketplaces globally accessible, meaning not specific marketplaces or each settlement? I think it's fine the way it is right now. I ran into the bowling ball there. I think it's in a good spot right now. Yes, Drew, I hope the daggers will bring some assassination stuff like invisibility. I don't know. I don't want complete invisibility. I'm fine with camouflage. I want camouflage, and I want basically an ability that stops heals, because that'll make it more usable in things like wars. So some kind of bleed that is like a healing debuff, that would be really strong or really good. And then, you know, like I said as well, I would like to see something like a camouflage. I think would be good. Like I said, you could still see it if you're looking, but it's hard to see unless you're really, like, you know, knowing that they have a dagger player that's been, you know, killing everybody in the area. A good way to make money, but not the fastest, is just to use all buy orders out there. Might sell for less, but it's 100% sell guarantee. It's make money fast, but yeah, not the most money. I would say that I typically don't sell to buy orders unless I really need the money then and there, which, you know, typically I haven't. So I haven't really sold to buy orders much at all. This guy's all the way up here. Mantis, you are toast, buddy. Yeah, Mantis is playing tag right now. And I'm not even up safe in a safe spot, so now he's chasing me. I've got to jump off. Son of a gun. Mantis, you might want to just respawn. I'm going to unstuck. We have so many people, we could kill him so fast. Is that portal basically gone? Is there even a point in me running there still, or did you guys start it? Okay. Coming. Do you believe it when people like Shroud say that this game will die in 6 months? I wasn't even aware he said that. It seemed like he loved the game. What did he say at the end? He's just like, there's nothing to do at the end of the game. Is that what he said? But I don't think the game's going to die. You have to remember that MMOs typically don't do insanely well for too long. You know, with the exception of a few. I think that it's going to do, you know, have a bigger player base than things like Albion Online and other competitors. But do I think it's going to be as big as it is now forever? Absolutely not. I think there's going to be a smaller crowd that stays with it. And I think a lot of people try, you know, New World that don't actually like MMOs. So you're not going to have all of those people stay, right? I think the big thing here is keeping a modest, you know, decent sized player base is bigger than keeping just this massive player base that we have now. I think a dedicated player base that's going to continue to buy up the marketplace for them is going to be worth more than just a mass player base that are free-to-play players that are, you know, 12 years old playing and never spending money on the game, or I don't know. Kind of a weird thought, but if you actually take a look at the, you know, store, a lot of this stuff is how they're making their additional money after the purchase now that, you know, all the purchases are not done for at all, but, you know, the majority of the purchases are already done, so now we're seeing the cosmetics being probably their next big push. Which I'm perfectly fine with, just depending on what the cosmetics are. I'm making around 2 to 3K per day selling to buy orders. Might not be epic, but it's all that, yeah, it definitely adds up. It depends what you're selling, because certain buy orders are obviously undervalued or way too low. So you have to watch out for those, but for the most part, it's good. It's not an exploit using unstuck that way. I've been cautious of using it unless I'm actually stuck. No, it's not. I mean, I don't know. I've seen people use them. I don't think they care too much about that. There's a lot of other exploits that are out there right now. I don't know. They need content to keep people. Yeah, I think arenas and Outpost Rush and the new Brimstone Sands are all going to be things that keep people. So just depends on how well those release, with you know, how fast they release and if there's any issues, bugs. So their content's there. They've talked about the content. It's there to be released and keep people interested. It's just about making them actually listening to, you know, the player base and making things happen. Yeah. So, server transfer live yet? No, that's coming later this week. They said. Wow. They just. What is that? 7 of us that we just died. But yeah, server transfers are not live yet. Those come later this week, I believe. This big update of this one was typically just bug fixes, and the Azoth staff tier 5 is definitely one of the bigger ones. Server transfer is live for Asia, I think. Oh, that would be cool. I didn't know that. I guess since I'm not doing the server transfer, I guess I don't know too much about that, if it's live or not, but I thought it was not until later this week, they said. But if they fix, yeah, war needs fixed for sure. That's a for sure needs fixed type deal. Hey, Curvin, thank you for following on Twitch. I appreciate it. If you guys are watching on YouTube, by the way, I get most of my support from you guys watching on Twitch when it comes to live streams. So if you guys would switch over to twitch.tv/iGraphic and follow me there, I would greatly appreciate it. Lost so much motivation since my Terry. How'd they lag exploit you? Did they just use the ice gauntlet, or there's a couple different ways, unfortunately. I've already out 320 or yeah 320 hours into the game too. It's a big morale hit on me. Yeah. You know, you just have to remember that unfortunately it doesn't say beta, but this game is honestly still in a beta phase. You just get to keep your progression. So that's the biggest thing to remember. You know, I think wars are going to be fixed. They're just right now kind of trying to figure things out. If you remember some of the beginning wars, by the way, they were amazing, amazing, amazing. The beginning wars had such great quality. You were able to actually play and outplay. But now, yeah, it's a slideshow again, unfortunately. Hey, Enempo, Wami, the Broned. Thank you guys for following on Twitch. Like I said, that's going to be the place to be for sure. And you can actually get a lot of gifted subs there as well, so you guys might get lucky. Thank you guys for tuning in, though. Beginning wars were awesome. That's the thing, is like they did it once, so I'm sure they can do it again. That's the only thing. If they didn't ever have, you know, good quality wars, I'd be a little bit more worried. But they had it once. They can definitely get back to that. I've no doubts. Problem is when. That's a good question. What's our sword at? We just started this sword today. We are at 11 in sword and shield. Could use a shield drop actually, and I never want a shield drop, but I'll take one now because definitely would be helpful. Opened like 20 this morning. Didn't seem like there was an increase in watermark at all. No, it doesn't increase your watermark. It uses your watermark to decide what you're gonna get. It just doesn't increase your watermark, unfortunately. They use the ice gauntlet, and the other war they use the hatchet invincibility. Wow. If you report them, they should be banned for using exploits. They've talked about that quite a bit, that they would ban people for exploiting. So I would just report it, save the videos, and you know, maybe send it in, or just have your whole company report certain players that are abusing it. Yeah, I know you get this question a lot, but I'm level 51 and I really struggle to make money. I'm really poor and was wondering if you have any tips on how to get money at your level. So I make a couple of different videos on that. I actually have one coming out really, I want to get this one out tomorrow. And I'll give you a quick sneak peek since you guys are all tuned in right now. Loamy Lodestone, look up the value of Loamy Lodestone. Comes from Earth Crag. Find Earth Crag on the map, go mine it. 20 gold per on my server at the very, very lowest. So Loamy Lodestone, just check that one out. Also, you can grab honey, sell that every time. Every time you see honey in the town, make sure to pick it up. Anytime you see milk in the town from a cow, pick it up. Those are going to be selling on the market forever because they are used for cooking. Really hoping for tier 5 gems after all this. You know, it looks like that one we opened earlier gave me a tier 5 gem. If we can get a lot of those, we can get our stone cutting up pretty quick, for sure. I think cooking's fun. Yeah, I think all the trade skills in this game are much more fun than I would have ever expected them to be. They always talked about how you know, crafting would be such a big part of the game, and I was kind of disappointed about that. And I knew a lot of people loved it, so I was kind of trying to be optimistic. But I actually love the way trade skills work in this game. Make charcoal for money. That'd be an interesting way to make money. I'm wondering what the price is on some of that stuff. That's what I'm saying. If you can find your own, you know, way to make money, don't tell anybody. I'm trying to help you guys out, so I do tell people, but those methods don't last long because, unfortunately, you know, we have a lot of viewers, so occasionally it'll be overstocked, I guess, in the trading post if you, too many people watch it. You excited for whatever version of arenas they come out with? Yeah, I'm definitely excited for arenas. Griff, are you watching, by the way? Just message me again if you're watching the stream right now. I'm curious if you're watching now or you're just commenter because I do YouTube content. I will be playing so much Arena. It's going to be unbelievable. So hopefully you guys like arenas, PvP in general, because PvP is something we're going to be focused on quite a bit in the future. I would love them too, but they need to fix the really bad state, at least on Valhalla. The economy? Yeah, the economy's terrible, if that's what you're talking about. Or worse, all of it actually needs fixed. The economy, gotcha. Have you done any 55, 65 portals? If so, how many Azoths? How many Azoth did it provide? So, it doesn't seem like it provides Azoth. You just get Azoth from the kills typically, which is weird. Usually you get like a lump sum, right? I don't think we're getting a lump sum on these Azoth kills. Let's see where I'm at right now. So I haven't been doing it for too long, and I am maxed out on Azoth, but I think I was at like 800 already, so hard to tell. It's still a good way to get Azoth, though, I think. I switched to Life Staff Hatchet because I solo quests a lot, but man, I miss Hatchet Great Axe build for damage. Yeah, Hatchet Great Axe is definitely one of the strongest builds in the game, definitely when it comes down to mobility. Saw a Reddit post with a leaked 2v2 queue screen for arenas. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. The 580 weapon quests, are they locked to 580 even if your gear score drops higher? Yeah, so you're going to get a 580 no matter what your gear score watermark is. It's a stuck item that everyone gets the same exact item for that legendary quest, or weapon quest, I should say. It's not a legendary. Yeah, Earthcrag gives you Loamy Lodestone cannon. Loamy Lodestone sells for about 20 gold a piece on my server at the very least. Oh no. I think these gate spawns end me too. They don't have anyone else to attack. Oh, they're retreating. Maybe they won't end me. Fluffy saving the day. Big play. I like it. Big plays. This our team has 3 healers, don't we? Do house trophies work in every region or just the one your house is in? It works in every region. Would Spear work with Fire Staff? Yeah, Spear would work with Fire Staff for sure. The one thing is you're not going to get much out of one or the other, because if you take a look at the weapon or the attributes, you can see that Spear is Dex, right? So save or sell crafting mods. You sell the ones you don't need, you save the ones you need. Certain mods you do want, certain mods you don't want. You know, when it comes down to like Pillar of Fire, that's going to sell for a lot, those craft mods. When it comes down to Fireball Impact, those are going to sell for a lot. Crit chance, crit damage possibly. It's on the bottom, yeah. So this guy was talking about in the game, he was talking about a 2v2 arena screen was shown on Reddit. I would love to see that leak if anyone actually has that. I would assume it's a fake leak, but if anyone knows where that's at and you want to link it for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I do want to see that arena link, or sorry, that screenshot link. Hey, Zvane F, thank you for following, man. I appreciate it. Do you think they should make it where you can only do 1 or 2 crafting professions? No, I think it's good that you can do all the professions. They just need to make tier 5 resources a lot less available. They made, you know, tier 1 be the bottleneck, which is kind of stupid because there's so many tier 1 nodes. They need to make tier 5 more needed and also less or more rare, in my opinion. Because right now getting a tier 5 node doesn't feel special. Or Calcum feels a little bit special, but still, you don't need that much ore Calcum. Sneak in this elite chest real quick. Alright guys, I'm gonna use the restroom. We're back. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's see if we can avoid the commander. I think we did. That's great. It's gonna take forever then. Wow. Get good gear. So do you think it touches the watermark or no? Right. I think it, yeah, it sounds like. Let's hope you don't, actually. That would be a little bit crazy. Like spear for PvP, just bow and musket is not for me. Yeah, bow and musket. So you're going rapier spear then? Spear is your PvP. What do you go with your spear? Hey, 3KF Fafa, you said the same thing. I was curious as well. What do you play with the spear? Hey, Roast Deduction, how we doing? Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. We are at 23 major caches, so we are going to continue this grind up to about 50 most likely, and maybe make a video out of it tomorrow, so you guys are kind of getting that content now. I just don't see like a reason to ever do anything besides these though. Like I'm looking over there right now. It's true. Typically I feel like you would. Like I feel like this is always going to be Zerg for the next couple days for sure. Oh my. Sounds good, Stonkies. That's the problem. I don't know what to play with the spear. I don't know what to tell you to play. If you don't like bow musket, you probably it's kind of hot. That's tough. The spear, those are usually the two you'd go. I'm sitting on 7. You can go any strength-based weapon though. I'm sitting on 72 chests at the moment. Been doing portals since servers got back up. Matu, that's sweet, man. 72. That is a lot of major breaches that you've done. Considering I'm at like 20 something. How's the market looking after the patch for chests? Wait, what just happened? What was that? Did that happen? Yeah, we just got tossed over the edge. I don't understand. What just happened? Oh my gosh. And I can't unstuck because a bomb hit me when I was trying to unstuck the first time. So now I have to wait. Not under the world, just to the side of the world. And there's no way to get back up now. Now I can unstuck. Oh no. I wasn't close enough for that unstuck, I guess. Me and Nuke both got screwed here. I have to die and like, well, we're not stuck, but we went out to the front and we can't unstuck to get back in, so we're gonna have to run through it. Well, we're like on the outside of the fence, so I don't think they want people to be able to unstuck the way in. So I feel like they don't let us. Like we both tried it and we kind of just like didn't go anywhere. Contemplating just dying or trying to run in. I guess it's not very far at all, so I'm just gonna run in. Oh, you can do it, Pony? Sounds like I should have been. That chest up? I think that chest is up. That was unfortunate, that's for sure, Rocker. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh my god. I deserve this. I guess I pulled the commander when I came up, I don't know. Nope, you can't get the last boss. Captain Thorpe at the top. You cannot get to him. They I think locked him off. Farming the chest for the couple hours. I have 60 right now. Yeah, it's crazy, Pony. That's awesome, man. Why did I not? I didn't see this commander. He's been hiding in the back this whole time. Commander, and it's the commander. Yeah, I didn't even see him there. Then I went in to like help with the mage and I got popped. I'll look at chat in just a second, guys. I'm going to try to get out of this situation that we're in, get to the portal, and we'll be good. You can go around, you can go around. I'm just getting this stuff. I'm just getting these supply crates. Yeah, that's the problem. Somebody's gonna make the bad choice. Say, where are we going? guy went the wrong way. Now he's stuck. I can't pick him up either. There's way too many. We're going a deep side here. I'm not sure. There we go. We got kind of half the Zerg back. Oh. All right, guys. I'm kind of in a safe spot now, I would hope. Glad to see you streaming. Been a minute. Yeah, it's been a while, man. We streamed for about an hour and a half yesterday. I'm going to stream again today. We won't be streaming Friday through Sunday, so I wanted to get some streams in today and hopefully tomorrow. I actually feel like I had more corrupted portals than 23. I thought I had like 27, but I guess 23 is what we're at right now. What do you think about 5 legendary armors? Crafting 5 legendary armors, heavy con, play heavy mage, get your other stats from weapons and attributes, 300 and 200 con, heavy mage. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, supposedly, it doesn't actually move your watermark, is what we've heard. And I do believe that. I don't think it moves your watermark. It's kind of based on your watermark what you get loot-wise, but it's not going to move your watermark. So I didn't get a... We didn't do enough damage. I didn't get a chest there. I didn't get a chest for that one. Did you get one? We're all just waiting. I guess the next, I don't know. Can you make a sword and shield PvP build video, preferably not paired with the Great Axe? Yeah, I probably could. I started at 520 today, and now my gear watermark is at 550 from farming the portals nonstop. Wow, so you think it does move it, huh? It's definitely a possibility. We'll see, I guess. Sounds good, Pony. Yo, is there a way to cancel animation of slash dash on Rapier? On the slash dash on Rapier. Yeah, if you hit evade during your slash, your flesh, you should be able to cancel it, yep. All portals are down right now for us and shattered. Guys, I looked away for a second and I went the wrong way. You might be dead here. You might be dead here. Got that regen potion going, which, by the way, if you don't have regen potions, they are so strong. Your 5 regen potions are pretty cheap, too. We're gonna make it. Well. Got here too late for that one, guys. That's why you gotta pay attention, I guess, huh? What am I at? Still at 23. I was at 23 like 5 minutes ago, guys. We gotta focus up and get some of these. Luck armor does affect chests. Yep, mobs and it says monsters and chests right on the luck armor. But I don't know about these. Like, I don't know if you want to put full luck gear on before you open them. I think they're predetermined after you get them already. I think it's at the time you get the chest that the luck is applied. Alright, we're getting there in time here, hopefully. I want to try the life staff for PvP. Which weapon and gem should I use? The life staff for PvP, which weapon and gems should you use? I'm not positive on the gem. I don't remember exactly the gems. I don't use life staff pretty much ever. But the combos could be pretty much anything. If you want to just stay alive, like an paladin build, you can definitely go sword and shield and just pretty much never die. You could also go more of a hatchet to just, you know, constantly be able to do all PvE by yourself. Or you could even go something like the Ice Gauntlet, which is going to be probably the most popular. Ice Gauntlet with the life staff is great because it gives you mana back when you actually, you know, when you do your Ice Form or your Entome. And it just also provides a lot of CC and utility. So Ice Gauntlet and life staff is definitely the most popular. Just join the stream. Portals increase watermark, right? Brett, they do not increase watermark from what we know. That's not a confirmed thing yet, but as we know it right now, they do not increase watermark because only open world chests and mobs increase the watermark, supposedly. Do you think New World is going downhill in its current state of bugs and lack of content? I mean, the game just came out, right? So what do you expect them to do? I think they're doing fine. I think they need to actually fix the bugs, though, way faster. Like, specifically, Outpost Rush needs to be out and already working. You know, they have a PvP kind of aspect to the game, and they don't actually have the PvP working very well. You know, wars are a slideshow, and let's see if I get one here. I didn't get, okay, I did get one, good. So wars are a slideshow, and then obviously, you know, there's issues with, I thought that showed it was up. I was confused there. Then there's issues with Outpost Rush not even being queuable. So PvP right now, bad spot right now for sure. Needs to be fixed up. Yeah, Amber will help the hatchet scale off of focus. So Amber's the gem you're going to want to use in the non-life staff. We're going to grab all these resources always because it's still like you're getting, you know, 10 gold per box, which is pretty solid. You feel bow is superior to musket with a rapier combo for PvP? I like bow a little bit better than musket because of the mobility, and I think there's a lot more AoE damaging abilities. This one just go down? Did this one go down without us doing it? Oh, you guys did it that quick? Oh wow, I gotta stay close. Yeah, I did the Rapier quest. I think that's the main one I did. The Rapier is this one right here. So it applies Rend on Riposte, and it also grants 18% damage to Corrupted. So a very, very strong Rapier for a lot of different things. Definitely invasions. What has more impact in any build? Armor versus health? So any impact, armor versus health. That's a good question. Let me get up here and just start attacking and stuff, because I'm not going to get XP if I don't start attacking a little bit here. Not die here. It's like I didn't get XP for that kill. I'm not getting XP for these kills. We've got too many people up here. Not enough damage. We have 3 healers in our group, so to get the damage, to get this XP is tough for sure. I'll use the fire staff this time to see if I can get a little bit of damage in, then push it. No XP, unless you don't get XP from those, which I'm almost positive you do. I go very low con because I'm going more of a burst build, and I'm okay with being kind of a glass cannon. But armor versus health is a hard question. I think you need both to make the most out of your build. Musket abilities need a rework. Only useful skill right now is powder burn, I feel. Yeah, I'd agree. Powder burn is probably the most useful skill when it comes to the musket, and everything else is just going to be passives that you're going to focus on. So yeah, that's a problem, I would say. How does bow do against heavy armor? Because musket hits like a wet noodle, so thinking about switching to bow. Well, heavy armor, everyone hits like a wet noodle, so I don't think there's any answer to heavy armor when it comes to that. Just a lot of damage is what you're going to have to output. Oh, the bag over here. I'm not sure I'm going to get this. Like, I feel like I'm not going to get XP for this kill. Guess we're going to find out. I mean, I'm not... Are you guys getting XP for a lot of these kills? I'm not getting it. Steam, I'm excited to have your damage. I'm not getting like any XP for any of these kills anymore. There's so many. There's like 30 people here. Gonna need your damage, Steam. There's not really a valuable venue. That's the problem. There's no 65s anywhere. Looks like back up the hill. Ride or die. Yeah, I think it is. What's the point of doing these just for shards to make orbs? And great loot that you get as well. I believe you get about 2 items per. But yeah, mostly for orbs to do dungeons and expeditions, and a lot of great things you get from these. You get, what are they called? Gems as well. I might need to start using Fire Staff a lot more because we're not getting credit for like these kills. We're killing stuff way too quick. I mean, this has got to be a 30+ train. I mean, probably 40 people here. The Rapier quest, it did take a while. You have to remember it's like, what, probably six quests? So it took a little bit. And you need help with a few of the quests. You're gonna need, you know, at least another person. See, right now we're at 25. Griffx challenged me to a duel. Can change my weapon and then duel. Oh, well, not right now. It's spawned back. Am I gonna be able to get this? They're all attacking him. Sweet, we got this one. Kinda worked out right there, guys. That worked out pretty well. See your healers, I need to get in the green. It's actually almost slower with more people. I don't know how that's the case, but it does feel like that. So these chests don't actually get your watermark up, supposedly. You know, that's going to be open world chests and open world mobs. It's anything like the other hours. What do you mean by that? Well, if this is anything, you know, like what I think, you know, the next couple hours, like at 4, 5, 6 o'clock, I mean, getting later into the night, you're going to see a massive amount of people doing this. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Where do I go to do this? This would be up in Mirkgard if you want to do 65 portals. There's also a lot of other portals. You know, you have Great Cleave that has usually portals. I don't know if my portals are glitched right now. I'm not seeing any other portals. Typically, there's portals like these. You can do these pretty much anywhere around the map. But we have a ton of people doing these because these just started working. Tier 5 Azoth staff was not actually working before. Awesome. So it sounds like they're looking to add some kind of ranked, which you know would be amazing. Here we go. There's our portal, guys. That's our queue. You can jump. You can jump out of the floor then. Rapier takes like 10 hours. Yeah, it does take a while for sure. About 10 hours. Did I say something wrong? I think the Rapier quest is, there's like 6 quests, so it probably takes... each quest probably does take an hour, so it probably takes about 6 hours. Learning New World, what gear and weapon should I rock until level 60? Whatever you want. You can always get that other weapon that you decide you want to do later on very, very quickly at level 60. Weapon XP is increased, so you'll be able to level up anything pretty quickly. I'll just level weaponsmithing and craft it. There you go. That's the way to go. We're at 27 caches. 27 caches. I was hoping to get to 50 for a video, guys, so we're going to be trying to grind up to 50 caches today. We're going to open them all on stream and also for video. Let me see here. If you guys are watching on YouTube, by the way, switch over to twitch.tv/iGarfGuy. That's going to be where I get most of my support when it comes to streaming, so it's going to mean a little bit more to me there. If you guys would check that out. Hey, what's going on? It's Fate. You're from YouTube? Nice. Emro, how we doing, man? Appreciate you guys stopping by. If the portal chests don't have, or help watermark, is there only real use mats for tuning orbs? Well, you got to remember that once you have, 600 in some of the slots, or even 590-ish, which I'm at right now, like 591, I'm still going to get really, really, really good gear, hopefully. So, with that in mind, it's actually not bad to do this, if you just want to get decent gear in general. Typically, if you have a group up here, or you have a group, you go to Merkgard, you know, every day, you can do these portals with the group, and that way you're gonna, you know, still get all the elite chests in the area. You're still gonna farm like normal, but you might as well do the chests every day as well. Hey, Night Zero, thank you for the tier 1 sub on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hello, what server are you on, and how is the map shared? Hey, there it is. There's the emote. I didn't know if the emotes were up. Night Zero, somebody created me some emotes, and I put them on. So hopefully you guys are okay with them. I think they're all right. You know, I think there's like high, there's like rats, there's face palm, there's some weird ones, some good ones. Hopefully you guys like them. I do want to say though, you know, like I said, I just put those in yesterday, so kind of crazy that they're already up. I think usually they take a little bit. Thank you for the, like I said, tier 1 sub though. I appreciate it. Night Zero. What server are you on, and how is the map shared? I'm on Corsilia, and the map is not shared at all. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by how's the map shared. But yeah, I'm on Corsilia, US East. So it looks like somebody brought in, unless it's the Corruption Commander, which I don't believe it is. Yeah, that is. I don't believe the Corruption Commander. That is a real commander. Somebody decided to bring into the mix of things. This is the Corruption Commander, much weaker. Still a little bit crazy, but definitely weaker. You can see it didn't one-shot me like typically it would. Okay, maybe it did one-shot me. I think I died to the Corruption there, actually. $28. Gonna be at 29 after this next one. Gonna get running on over. There should be sound, Twister. When I alt-tab to check other things, there won't be sound for just a second or two, usually. But yeah, you should have sound. Doesn't this non-stop portal farming also cause gear prices to crash in the market? Yeah, it definitely does. Like I said, their market's the biggest issue right now, in my opinion, when it comes to this game, is the market is just going to continually crash. There's going to be 600 gear score items for 20 gold a pop. In their arenas, they need to have something where, you know, you go in and your gear can have a chance of breaking if you lose the arena. Something like that, something kind of high stakes, because they need to get rid of gear. I don't know what it is. Nobody likes losing their gear, but maybe if you win, you know, you have a very good chance of getting a lot of gold or something like that. So they need some kind of way to basically just get rid of some of this gear. Got way too much on the market, way too much that's going to, like I said, be useless when it comes to selling, and which isn't a big deal, but it's when people can get the late game gear for 20 gold a pop. That's not good. No sound. Matsu, is there still no sound, guys? I'm hearing people saying no sound on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, switch over to twitch.tv/iGraphicGuy. There typically is no issues, so. I thought I was just at 29. Guys, tell me if I'm wrong there. Go back and watch the clip if you can. If you guys can scroll back in the video. Didn't I just have 29 and it didn't go up at all? I just got +1 and it didn't go up. I'm still at 29. I'm almost positive. Like, I'm 90% sure that I just went nowhere with that last. Instead, I got one, but I didn't. You guys, like I said, if you can, go back and check that for me. Double check and see if I'm right. That I didn't actually get the cash. No, but I wasn't at 26 because I didn't get 3 there. I thought I was at 29 from the last one. Sometimes I don't get the reward. If it says +1, you should get it though. Are you guys getting the +1 and then sometimes not actually getting the cash? Oh, I think I was at 29 last portal, and then I said +1, 29 again. Almost positive. I'm gonna go back and check it, but. Sound is quiet on Twitch, great on YouTube. Oh, interesting. Do you want me to turn stuff up? I can turn stuff up a little bit. Thirsty Silver, thanks for following on Twitch, so I appreciate it. All right. So I turned everything up just a tad. Tell me if everything's in, you know, in the right spot here with sound. Tell me if I've got things too high, too low. Volume's fine. Okay, good. I did move stuff up, so hopefully I'm not too loud then for you guys that were already had me at a certain level. I don't think I moved it too much though, so it should be good. What sword is this? This is just a random sword. Very bad sword, I think. Just using it to level up. I'm not going to be continuing to use it. I do want to check though what sword I'm running with. After this, I'll check the sword. I think it's just a random purple. That's like the first drop I got, but I wanted to start leveling something other than you know, the Rapier obviously works, but it's already 20. So this is the sword we're using right now. Con Intel. Extra damage to Ancients, so pretty useless when it comes to corrupted portals. Pretty much everything, actually. Hey, Butter, how are we doing? Thank you so much for the nice words. You know, I'm always trying to put up new YouTube videos every day for you guys, whether it's just PvP or, you know, guides or tips and tricks and how to make gold, whatever else. You know, I'm trying to get you guys that kind of content every day on YouTube. We're trying to do some live streams. We did one for about an hour and a half yesterday. Today's going to be a little bit longer. But, you know, this weekend I won't be able to live stream, so I'm trying to get some in right now for sure. I got one, It's Fate. Thanks for checking, though. Appreciate it. I thought I was at 29 and, you know, said I got one, but I didn't. Okay. I'm not running a Rapier right now. The Rapier I'm running, though, when I do play Rapier is the Frozen Lament, which is the quest weapon, the quest Rapier. Which is really, really strong because of the damage to Corrupted and also the Repose Graining Rend for 10 seconds, which is quite a while. I believe I already have this one. Double check it, though. Yeah, I have all. I still check them, though, for some reason. Alright guys, so this guy's going to link. This guy's going to be linking the, hopefully the image, the Reddit post of the image. And it's going to show us hopefully the 2v2 arena, the main menu. I feel like it's a fake, but at the same time, I respect this guy digging it up for me. You got all the chests, no problem. Hey, thank you, Captain, for checking up on it. How to get good gear, that's what you have an issue with? Maybe I should. How to get the best gear in New World, something like that. That would actually be kind of useful. I could talk about how to get Watermark up, how it all works, a lot of kind of communication that's just going bad. You know, a lot of people don't understand the 600 gear score or even good gear in general if you're not level 60. You know, people still have questions about good gear and how to get it. So that's probably something I will do. I will make a video on how to get good gear though. It's Fate. That's a good idea. If I don't do it soon enough, just keep asking in these Twitch streams, and I'll make sure to get to it. So let's get to this next spot, and then we're going to AFK for a second, guys, while we try to get that, like I said, that picture up. I want to show you guys the picture as well, if it's looks legit enough. Barely got up. I want to see if we can get to that house. I definitely don't think we can get to that house, but no, we definitely can't. Really wanted to be able to. Watermark. If you don't know what gear score watermark is, that's a whole nether beast that we'll talk about. So basically, you're not even qualified for getting, 600 gear score items off the bat, and if you're level 60. Watermark is kind of a thing that determines what you are eligible for. So let me jump on over to Twitch. I don't want to miss this link here. I don't know if I can click it. If you guys are watching on YouTube, by the way, switch over to Twitch, twitch.tv/iGraphicGuy. It's going to be where we do all of our live streams. You link the Twitch clip. Just kind of blindly smacking stuff around right now. Let me pull back up the Discord and then we get the stream. So it looks like, hey, Totacurse OF, thanks for following, and Kev Kovo, thank you for both following on Twitch. I appreciate it. I need to find me a healing circle. There we go. A couple of them in here. $32, guys, 18 more, and we're gonna be okay with where we're at for then. And like I said, we're gonna open 50 corrupted breaches at the same time for a video, and you guys are gonna be here to witness it. Hey, Kev Coco, thank you so much for tuning in, and thanks for appreciating the vids. Like I said, I try to put one out per day, and I want to make sure that they're good videos, right? So I want to make sure the biggest thing is I'm teaching you guys something about the game if you're new to the game, and then also hopefully something enjoyable to watch. So today was more of a PvP and also a little bit of a learning if you guys didn't know how forts locked. So if you guys watched that video, the PvP videos usually get less than the guides and the tips, tutorials type stuff, but I think it's important to have a little bit of both. That's funny. You put in your Griffman, you put in your authentication code, didn't you? That's what you did, I think, when you had to authenticate your Twitch account. I like the PvP vids, to be honest. Well, I'm gonna keep definitely posting them, so you're in the right spot. Watch weapon tier list video. Well, that's good. Weapon tier lists are, like I said, I put a lot of effort into those as well, just thinking about the different kind of concepts, talking about it with a bunch of different people that have been in the same scenarios as me. So I take a lot of consideration before doing those videos. Okay, so he linked the Twitter link here. I would love to see the actual picture, but let's go to the Twitter link and see if this is. Thanks for feedback on Phoebe. Okay, so spectating, betting, and ranking system. It's just so cool. It's just really cool. I'm excited, definitely excited for that. And I'm gonna post that again. Let's do that. Let's post it here. Definitely cool. I'm excited for that. If you can find the Reddit post, by the way, that'll be that'll be something to at least look at. Like I said, I'm excited for just to see the screen of the 2v2s coming. Obviously, we know they're working on it, but favorite build so far is going to be the Rapier bow when it comes down to 1v1s. Did they come out with server transfer? It's fate. They said something about Asia has server transfer now or something, but I haven't been paying too close attention to the server transfers just because I'm not really transferring, so that's one thing. You know, I always thought, like, during the beta, you could see people's head, and it would say, like, Twitch, and it would say the amount of viewers above their head. And with the settings I had, I thought I had that on, and I didn't really want to have it on, but I thought I had it on, but I don't think I do. If we go to, like, preferences, where was it? Communications. Be visuals, maybe. Would not be visuals. Gameplay has got to be the... It's not gameplay either. Okay, so I think it's actually in the beginning of the game before you actually hop in. You can take a look and add like the Twitch icon above you and show the amount of viewers that are watching. But I don't think that's the case because I think we'd see more of that. Used to be a thing. Best gems for Firestaff? I like the Opal. Sorry, not the Opal, the Onyx. You can see here, by the way, this is one of the best Firestaffs you can get in the game, I feel like. Definitely if you can get it to 600 gear score, it's just going to be absolutely massive damage. I thought you could, it's fate. I thought you could, but maybe not. It's not a random drop. This Firestaff was from Garden of Genesis. I've done like 10 Garden of Genesis runs. On the very last run I've done, I was able to get the Firevine Battle Staff, which, like I said, can definitely roll up to 600 gear score and be a legendary, which is crazy. I'm curious what the fourth passive would be. I don't really remember what the fourth passive would be. Oh, the fight's going on, guys. We got to get down there. Missing out on a lot of heals. Sometimes I just run in a straight line and let myself die. I feel like I'm just kind of looking over at chat, just kind of running in. That can happen with PvE. I typically won't do that with PvP. I'm more focused, but it's going to be one thing I have to get good at is trying to look at chat and PvP at the same time. Typically when I did Outpost Rush, that was something that would be very, very hard. I just don't care if I die that big. It's not that big of a deal, so makes it a little bit easier. Have you done Well Guardian? I did it earlier. We had to cheese it. I didn't know there was a way to cheese it, but yeah, I've done Well Guardian. It's just really dumb that, you know, people can't go in and help or farm the Well Guardian, considering there's unique drops that the Well Guardian drops, and it's like you can't ever get back in, so it's kind of weird. Three of them now after this one. We're moving right along, guys. We're moving right along. Just a reminder for everyone watching on YouTube, if you would switch over to twitch.tv/iGraphicGuy, it's going to be where we're going to do all of our live streams. So you guys can take a look there. Just one of the easier portals. You just take the 3 sides, and then you go for the middle. Need to find myself a healing circle. I went around the backside. No healing circles back there, so we gotta come on back. I've already used, what, how many? 18 health pots, I guess. I guess I'm getting some drops too from health pots. I think I've used more than 18. Must have had 2 stacks or something come out here. Did you skip some side quests? Yeah, I definitely did. If you look here, I skipped quite a few in First Light. I have a lot in Cutlass as well to do yet. I think some of those are weapon quests though. 34. 16 more, guys. 16 more. Nobody gonna get loot from any of these kills, I'll tell you that. It's gonna be hard for late comers who literally have no one able to help them. Yeah, the Well Guardian's a terrible design. I think they're gonna fix that over time, but I'm sure there was some kind of issue with too much lag if too many people were in there. I don't know. There's probably something that they just kind of avoided by just saying, hey, you can't go in there after doing it once. Also curious on how much you have to grind these, right? Like I want to see how many shards we can create after this, corrupted shards. You know, I'm not 200 stone cutting yet, but this is going to definitely help get on the way there. Definitely for getting gems from these, and tier 5 gems to that. You can see I already have 1 corrupted shard, 1 corrupted fragment from 1 opening, but I was hoping to get higher tiers from these for sure, since we're doing the majors and not even minor caches. Should be at 35 after this one. We have another one to run to. Nice. 35. Nice to catch you live, dude. I love your vids. Thanks you. Hey, no problem. Thank you, Farbench. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the YouTube channel, obviously, with all the hopefully the likes when those videos come out. And Hopefully they, you like them. What kind of videos do you guys like, by the way? Do you like the PvP or do you like the, guides, tips, tutorials, or pretty much everything? Just kind of a random jumble of stuff like that here, by the way. I could not get out of that for some reason. What's the fastest way to increase your watermark? Just farming as much as possible. Just doing all of the elite chests every day is probably the best way to increase your watermark. But I will be probably making, like I said, a video over how to get some of the best weapons in the game. When it comes to that, it's going to come to, like I said, farming elite chests and just killing a lot of mobs. These are still not up for me. It's kind of surprising. I didn't get those too long ago. Looks like we have a 65 Commander aggro. Not what you want. And I got hit by him. I'm going to get tossed in. I'd be dead here. Looks like we're going to be okay. Although I think they're going to chase us all the way here. No, I don't see anything yet. Still have one ability on the sword, which is kind of funny because what we have it at now. Sword is it's 11, almost 12. Not changed anything on it though. Should do PvP challenge and make a video out of it, something crazy. That would be good. There would be some good PvP challenges. We're definitely going to do that more when we're kind of not really stopping the gear grind, but right now we're just so worried about getting that watermark up. Once we have 600 watermark and we're starting to get all of our good gear, and I think we're gonna be spending a lot more time on kind of. Did I not get one there? I'm still at 35. I did not get one for that corrupted portal. I guess it didn't do enough damage. That's crazy. And I didn't get that grab onto that. I would like more PvE content, tips and tricks to farming, crafting, weapon combos, etc. Yeah, definitely. I think that's something that we, like I said, I plan on doing. Definitely stuff about the weapons. And PvE is relevant to everybody, so I think that makes more sense to do a lot of PvE right now while there's not too much PvP content. When, Outpost Rush comes back and PvP arenas come back, we'll probably focus a little bit on that when that's kind of, the go-to thing to do. Right now, definitely, it's PvE mainly. Like 5 level 60s versus 20 level 20. That would be funny, actually, to see that. I don't know if we could get together that many people, though, on our server at those levels. If we could grab all my viewers, I'm sure we'd have a lot of people cooperating, but at the same time, all on the same server, so that'd be kind of tough. I need to grind out my last 4 levels. Doing corrupted portals might be the fastest way, I guess. I'm not sure how much XP you get from this because I'm already 60, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fast. I mean, I think it'd be a fast way to do it for sure. Did the bear get unstuck yet? Or nope, he's still running into the wall. Already have that one, I believe. What's my inventory like? We have a lot of inventory. We might as well be chopping some or mining some boulders, I guess, while we're running around waiting. You've been in one war, fun, but I'm more of a PvE girl. I like doing stuff that doesn't involve killing other players. Hey, no problem with that. There's a lot of PvE and PvP players out here, so no big deal. Either way. Enough for all of us. I haven't checked some of the recent stuff. I guess we haven't gotten too much recently. Any good craft mods? Doesn't seem like anything special, that's for sure. Dexterity and focus. Might as well throw those away. Focus and constitution. Not bad. Strength. Intelligence con. Focus. So those are all useful to somebody out there. Do I have the multiple Azoth staff bug? I don't think so. So you can see that I only have one Azoth staff, and it's the one I'm wielding. The other ones are now gone after this most recent update, thankfully. So yeah, that's good. Question, do portal caches improve the watermarks? They don't improve your watermark gear score at all. And how's the gear? So the gear, I have opened one, and I got about 580, 590 gear score. But that's because my watermark's that high. So it just goes, it seems like, right around your gear score watermark. I don't think it can actually increase it from the looks of it. But it's still, like I said, definitely a good way to get some gear around your level. Some solid gear, I think. But we'll be doing a 50 cache opening. When I get to 50 chests or 50 caches, we are going to be opening them all for a YouTube video, just to kind of say this is what you get from running 50, major caches or whatever else, just so people can have an idea of how it works. And then, by the way, it says, I know people were asking about this earlier, so I'll say this. It says containers are not affected by luck. So remember, when you open these, they're not affected by luck. How do you find out your watermark? You don't really. It's just based on, you kind of know where you're at based on just thinking about like what's your highest you've gotten recently in that armor slot. So if I take a look right now, I can see that, I've been getting a lot of gear when it comes to, and each one's different. So I have a 589 headwear, and that's probably one of the highest I've seen. I've seen a lot of 580s, high 580s. So I can assume that my headgear is right around 589 as the top right now, the peak. I've seen pants drop around 591. I haven't had any 591 today, unfortunately, but so I think my pants are right around 591. And then you could look at the weapons and stuff as well. So it's predetermined? Yeah, it's predetermined. I don't know how good the XP is because these are 65 portals and everyone over here is 60, so I'm not sure. But if you do regular portals and you're under level 60, I'm surely you'd find out that the actual corrupted portals give you quite a bit of XP when it comes down to it. You can do a video on how and why using a gem that changes a weapon stat to int, pro, and cons, and why gems only convert stats into int and not other stats. Why using a gem? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, definitely good. Why using a gem that changes a weapon to stat to int, pro, and cons? Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they don't have other stats, which is kind of weird. They have focus and intelligence. They don't have strength and dexterity. Which I think they probably should. I mean, why not? I just don't think there's too big of a use probably for that. I don't know. All right, the next portal is ready. Here comes everybody. El Dorado homies in chat. There you go. Is anyone in El Dorado? That's a US West server, right? You think selling cut pristine gems are good income? I think if you sell them uncut, they're actually worth more, aren't they? But either way, yeah, it's not bad. You just have to get the actual gems themselves. And if you buy uncut gems and cut them, unfortunately, you're not really making any money because I think the uncut gems are actually worth more money than the cut gems, just because people want that experience in leveling on stone cutting. Every once in a while, I lag really hard like that. I don't know if you saw that. It's like a full, pretty much a lag out all the way. Fire Staff Hammer Strength build would be awesome. That would be pretty sweet. I think Fire Staff and Great Axe work so well together, so if you could get a Strength gem, that would definitely be useful. I've died so much, just kind of auto-attacking my way through stuff. I think this guy's just waiting to get the, close the portal. Kind of funny. I died again, guys. I'm just continually dying. On to the next spot. What are we at, 37? I'm kind of ready for my 50, guys. I'm kind of ready for my 50. Doing them all in a row is such more of a grind than just you know, slowly doing them over time. Fluffy's been doing them forever. I wonder how much she has. How many do you have right now, Fluffy? No, I'm graphic, but how many no, you're good. How many chests do you, or caches do you have? Because I know you had like 40 something earlier. Oof. That's crazy. It's tough. I'm just pretty much left clicking and dying. I'm falling down in my chair right now. Are you at the portals? I don't see you at the portals. Where are you at the portals? 25 portals. Portal rewards do not increase watermark from what we know. Nope. Do elite chests help watermark? Yes, they do. That's open world chests, and they do help watermark, yeah. I'm trying not to use a potion, which is just stupid because I'm gonna die. So I have to use one, it looks like. Because we're only down to 2 people in my party, which is kind of crazy. Wait, Fluffy, are you done then with what you have? Mantis, we might want to grab a new party. I'm trying to get to 50 of them. Am I gonna make it to that one before it's done? No. Just die. This is impossible with having Fluffy and yeah, no heals. 2 of the healers are gone, and now we just have Mantis on his second monitor over there. It's tough. He is a healer. I think it's not full focus right now. What light pants? There's not like a specific light pants that you should be going. Did you get yourself a group? Okay, I got invited to a 4-person, so I can't invite you. I guess I should say I got invited to a 5-person, but I met like 4 people already in here, so now I'm a 5th. We aren't going to get any kills with 2 people anyway. That's the problem. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they have to be level 60 chests to increase your watermark once you're level 60, because you're not going to get anything in the 500s if it's not a 60 or score chest or 60 chest. Guys, we're doing it. We're at 39 caches. It's been a long grind so far. 11 away from making the 50 cache opening. And like I said, we're going to make a video on all this because I'm kind of interested to see, and then I think a lot of other people are going to be interested to see what you get from these caches and if they're worth to do, you know, at the current about what 580 to 590 watermark that I'm at right now. Probably 590. Sky, I'm using a sword 1 skill. I've been too lazy to actually level it. Or not level it, but actually get the skills for it. So that's about the only thing going on right now. Is we are focused on just attacking everything with auto attacks. We're not doing much damage. We're just leveling. I think if everyone was using weapons they were actually, you know, wanting to use, we'd probably kill this stuff a lot faster. But yeah, like I said, if we actually take a look here, I'll show you. We have skills everywhere to use. We just need to apply them. I'm going to go through and apply them at some point, but haven't done it quite yet. We're going to make a video probably talking about some of the best builds in the game again. And when we do that, we'll probably be putting those points on so that we can show you some of the cool builds and some of the stronger builds. Jeez, I'm getting knocked around, knocked over. I am not seeing healers. I feel like we're out of healers, which is rough. I feel like I don't have as much of my own company up here anymore, so I kind of need to be a little bit more careful about dying because I don't know if these guys are going to pick me up. There we go. 40. 10 more to go. that's going to be about 3 more rotations around, and then we'll probably end it on this corrupted monolith over here on that 3rd rotation. It'll be pretty solid. Then we can start opening, see if we got anything good. Hopefully we did. Purple bag. Typically I don't get loot from these, so check this out. 586, still not pushing that gear score watermark to the next level, but what region is this? This is US East Crocilia. This is what region we're playing on, what server we're playing on. Don't know if I have a food popped right now. We're gonna pop another one. It does look like we have one popped. Hard to tell when that bar goes away like it does. Shouldn't really go away, but it does. Musket of the Ranger. It's pretty solid. Tier 4, 578. Oh, what region on the map? Gotcha, that's Merkgard. Merkgard and Shattered Mountain. Very top part of the map. Which you're level 60, you'll spend a lot of time most likely in Merkgard. Hopefully Brimstone Sands come sooner rather than later. You can see it's already kind of, they show you a lot more of the map over here than they do, in my opinion, at the top, so they don't show you as much up here. But when it comes to that left side, they open up quite a bit. So Brimstone Sands going to be right here in Ebonscale. You can even see, I don't know if this is part of Brimstone or not, but you can just see the map kind of opening up over there. It's going to be a large region. If you guys are watching on YouTube, by the way, go over to Twitch. It's where we're going to do all of our live streams. Definitely helps support me a little bit more over on Twitch. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to, like, claim my... What, don't we get a free emote or something? Let's jump on through here. Company... Oh, you know what? This is what somebody bought. I was wondering how their house was, like, the top or whatever. And it's because they bought this pack. That is why they were the top house. It's funny. Okay. Armor skins, no. Consumables, nope. Emotes, free, waiting, unlock. Make sure to do this, guys. It's probably a limited time emote. Might want to unlock it before it's too late. I don't think there's anything else really worth grabbing right now, but some cool weapon skins. Hopefully they come out with a cool Rapier. No Rapier right now. I do think I'm going to add more eventually and just go all out, so I don't have to continually spend. I don't think I'm going to spend much, though, on weapon skins, so I don't... Nothing too crazy quite yet. You guys buy any skins yet? How do you unlock it? I believe you just have to go to your store. Everyone should have it unlocked. It's because we're waiting on, waiting on them to fix things. They gave us a free emote that's the waiting kind of emote where you tap your foot. You just go to your store by hitting escape, store, emotes. It's going to be called the waiting, and you just unlock that. Yeah, no problem. It's fate. I thought the big hammer skin, it's pretty sweet. Oh, Steam Weaver, how we doing, man? The big hammer skin. I didn't even really take a look at that. Let me go back. Wait, corrupted lodestone. What was that? That's really nice. You actually got a corrupted lodestone from one of the pieces, which is needed for the dungeons and stuff, and it basically is just a fast way to upgrade. I'll look at that hammer skin in a second. I think, I wanted to look at more of those skins. I didn't take the time to look at them all. The Karen waiting for the manager emote. Although I'm not playing hammer anymore. You're not playing hammer anymore, and you have the hammer skin. It's alright. I'm sure you'll jump back and forth. I've already done it a couple times from the bow and the fire staff. They should add more skins to a few weapon and armor skins in the game. Yeah, trust me, they're not gonna they're not gonna miss out on free money, so they're gonna add as much cosmetics as they possibly can, I'm sure on that. So we won't have to worry about skins not entering the game. This guy's kind of got a point, actually. Shadow Mountain is a joke right now. There's 40 of us just AFKing unflagged at the hardest part of the game, farming these major rifts on rotation. It's kind of true. They need to make harder content for us and also not let us zerg up as 40 in places that we should be able to zerg up as 40. I mean, what do we have? We have at least 30 players here. Dress up features, there you go. Like I said, I'm sure they'll come out with this as much cosmetics as you could possibly hope for. Did I just abandon the event? I think I went too far away and abandoned the event. Better get some damage down on this guy, I guess. Fireball. And I just died. Hopefully I get the, I still have the quest at the top right. I think you should get it. How many do I have right now? I don't know. 41. 42. Nice. We did get it. Okay. If you're forced to flag every night, the PvPers would be PvPing each other over these rifts, not lurking in the noob zones. It's kind of true. 8 caches away from opening, guys. 8 caches. We have a fairly decent rotation going, so we have 2 more spots to go to. that one started. Go start this one. Somebody got that one started next. I am getting a lot of gold from these guys. What are we at? 26,253. Not a lot of gold, but getting a decent amount of gold. 7 gold there, 8 gold there. Just random. Some random gold. Does portal reward increase watermark? It does not increase the watermark. That's what we believe at the very least. We obviously don't know for 100% sure, but we do not believe it increases watermark. 43 is what we're at, so 7 more. Like I said, we are going to open them all up. If you guys are watching on YouTube, by the way, switch over to twitch.tv/iGraphicGuy. It's going to be where we do all of our streams. Definitely the place to show support. Doesn't look like we're doing this anymore. Oh, we were trying to kill these, but doesn't look like we want to. So we're off to the races to the next portal, which people have probably started up, so we need to get there quick. Definitely have. Bag, defiled greaves. Hopefully they're just going to increase their gear score. That's what's nice is you still can get drops that increase your gear score here. It's just very, very rare because how many people are doing it. Drops are just low chances. Okay, so let's see. These greaves are 582 dex focus. Pretty terrible. Got another drop. Wild bow. 556, which is not the highest I've seen, so we're not moving that gear score watermark quite yet. Are the portals a good way to increase gear score? No, they don't increase your watermark or your gear score, unfortunately, from what we know. It's mostly just, like I said, open world mobs, open world chests, and then, you know, the same thing goes into play with dungeons to increase them. So use your garden keys if you want to increase your gear score, but I would save your Lazarus instrumentality keys because that's going to be a lot of the late game content from drops and the chests. 44 guys, 6 more. We're going to do 2 more rotations and we are done, and we're going to be opening every single cache, seeing what's inside, making a YouTube video out of it. You guys will be there for it, so make sure to stick around for that. If you guys aren't following on Twitch, by the way, make sure to follow twitch.tv/iGraphicGuy. Would greatly appreciate it. Obviously, that's where we're going to be doing all of our streaming. And we died again. But there is a bag, so we kind of won in a way. A green bag, but 2 green bags actually, which green bags are okay because they can still move our gear score or watermark up. So we got gloves and a musket. Did a morning iron run and got 2,500 ore from going from Everfall to Brightwood. That's insane. That's a lot of ore. Crazy how high you can get up in some of these areas. I like the idea though of being able to get up on some of those houses. Definitely could create some cool PvP areas for sure. When they do arenas, I'm hoping they create some cool maps. I think that'd be a really cool map as kind of a Murkguard type area. With like a lot of open kind of areas, it's like wooded areas maybe. I think Murkguard would be a cool one as well. 45. On the move to the next one. Hey, Doggo, what's happening? I'm not sure who that is. Hopefully he's a good dude though. He is he is someone, I guess. Running. Hop up here. Alright. Should be number 46. We're getting close to that 50. What's the point of doing 65 portals? Well, if you have your gear score watermark high enough, it's great loot still. Am I wrong? I thought I just got 46. I must be mistaken. Keep thinking I'm getting +1 when I'm not actually getting that +1 because I got that last time, but we'll see. Got some supply chests to get, so let's do those real quick. Now these have kind of been nerfed. You still can get up to 25 in one go, which, in my opinion, is still fairly high. I mean, that's a lot of resources, but sometimes you get 9, so that's not too much. This one's not spawned yet, so guess if we can find some boulders to smack around. Iron cartridge, unfortunately. Is he shooting at me? What the heck? Turned and started shooting at me, huh? This is the unfortunate one where we have to wait a little bit. We're at 46 portals, by the way, so I think after this rotation we'll be good. All it's going to be is, I believe, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 of them. And we're still going to be at like 51-ish, and then we'll open up all of those. I wouldn't say 100+ hours grinding. Well, if you want 600 watermark, it's like, yeah, if you want to open up 600 watermark, it probably will be about 100+ hours of grinding, yeah.
MMOs are always about grind, so it's nothing new. They're always about grinding. If you play any MMO, it's the same way. It's usually doesn't take, you know, just 100 hours to get to level 60 or the max level in the games. So they kind of went a route where it's a little bit of both. The gear is kind of a separate to leveling grind, which I kind of like. Have you seen the achievements for getting to 300 reputation for a city? No, I haven't, Jam Jam. Do you know what the big 300 is? You still want to do portals because, like I said, if they open, they give you keys, which are huge to get some of the best gear in the game. And then, you know, I think it's going to be big once people have higher watermarks as well, obviously. Rip achievement hunters. So they don't give expedition keys, they give you parts to craft an expedition key. So you can see here these corrupted shards they used by the stonemasonry to combine corrupted shards to make a corrupted crystal. With a corrupted crystal you can get some of the, like I said, biggest and best instance dungeons keys there are in the game. So definitely something people are going to do with if they have stone cutting to 200, which I do have. So I will be, not to 200, but I am leveling. Go to trade skills, I think. Stone cutting wise, we are at 172, which will go pretty quick. See if we go all the way to the bottom, we have rune stone, which is needed to craft those dungeon keys. Hey, Jam, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Oh, Jam, I get what you're saying. I thought you were saying at 300 territory standing, you get something special, but that's an achievement. That's crazy. Yeah, 300 territory standing in each territory. That's, achievement hunters aren't going to be happy about that. That's, I mean, they're going to be adding more territories too, so just imagine. You have a bunch of tier 5 ones already. Wow, you must have done quite a bit of grinding when it comes to portals. I would say no, Pink Ninja Turtle. I would say that doesn't work like that at all, but no, I guess we don't really know. I would say that wouldn't work. Here we go. This is going to be the final circle. It looks like spawning up finally for us. Jefferson, thanks for following on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. Do exploring the fire staff? No, I'm just leveling the sword. To be honest, I'm not really exploring the idea of going sword and shield with fire staff. I'd probably like raid axe with fire staff or anything, just because how strong the grab well is. If you guys are watching on YouTube, by the way, switch over to twitch.tv/iGraphicGuy. It's going to be the place that supports me a little bit more when it comes to streaming. Obviously, YouTube videos are going to be on YouTube. But by the way, we are opening 50 major breach caches in a matter of the next probably 15 minutes. So if you guys stick around for that, it's going to be a little bit crazy. We're going to make a video out of it and everything because I want people to know what you can really get out of these. Hey, thanks, LaFlush. Appreciate it, man. Have to do dungeons to get above 591. It's crazy if that's true. Definitely need to do some dungeons. Can't get that loot. Can't get either one of these loot. Oh, I can get that one. My weapons aren't quite there yet, so it's not a big deal. Hey, Daniel, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, gift subs when you die. Does anyone know if Portal Chest raised the watermark? My bad if you've answered this. I have answered this, but I'm perfectly fine with answering you guys' questions when you have them. So, gear score does not rise with corrupted portals. That's what we're hearing, at least. You can grab the, you know, the gear that drops from the mobs, though, and that does rise your gear score watermark. Should gift 10 subs every time you die. You might not die that much. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. That was in combination with Jam Jams. Loving your YouTube videos. What's your gear score watermark now? Average. 591 is my top. So I'm at the soft cap where supposedly I need to be actually grinding dungeons to get those higher. And then also I have my weapons at a fairly high. I think it's like 560 something. So I'd like to get those higher before I do some dungeons, but I would also like to get my gear score up on the other slots as well.
somebody brought a commander over to the fight. This could be bad for people. Give subs when you die. I'd be out of money, guys. I'd be well out of money. Died probably 15 times at least today. Ooh, and there's one. That'd be a gifted sub right there. Oh shoot, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Wait, how did I die there, guys? I am shocked I'm alive right now. We've done it. Alright, we have another one up. We have 2 more to go. We're going to do, I think, 3 more, though. I think it's only 2 more. I think we have 2 more left. It's going to be perfect. It's like we're moving to the next one. Nobody wants to miss out. Take some of the chests in here real quick. Oh, maybe a bad mistake. Should be good to take this one. Now we got the tannin. Let's just keep it moving, I guess. So we're gonna have 51 chests to open, guys, in a matter of not too long from now. You know, just about 10 minutes from now, we're gonna have 51 chests. It's just crazy. Oh no, I ran into a brick wall. I popped all my potions and still just got popped. I just kept taking hits after hits after hits. It's crazy. I need picked up for sure. Number 50. Let's get over to that last one, guys. 51 coming up. We're going to open them all up. I would say about half. About half the drop rate on materials. Maybe even a little bit more than a half. We have one chest up here. I'm going to try to sneak real quick. He did not like that idea. I guess we're just going to run out. We don't really want to die up there. Then we have to respawn at the camp. We'll miss out on a whole cache. I'd rather get this cache. Now this cache actually looks doable. Right behind the old tent. A few life motes. Move on our way. Do the portal mobs drop loot? I heard there was no loot, no weapon XP from them, just the chest. No, you can get loot from the definitely get loot from the portal mobs. Definitely gotten some. It's just not a common theme. I probably get about 1 piece of loot every 3 portals from the major caches, at the very least. You know who you remind me of? Good idea gaming. I quit New World just now. Too annoying. Combat running into people in the... Okay. 380 hours. Well, if you put 380 hours on that quick, I'm sure you would get pretty annoyed by some of those mechanics pretty quickly. But 380 hours. With gameplay like that, I would assume you'd be back, but maybe not. It's craziness. Nice. 51, guys. We've done it. All right, guys, we are out of here. We are running back. We're going to recall to Everfall.
Quite a bit of caches. We're going to look through them all.
See what's going on. All right, guys, we're going to stream this for you guys, but we are going to probably call the stream after we get all these. I want to make this video and get this out for you guys tomorrow as well. So I want to make sure we are recording. We are recording, so we're good there. Let's go for it. Let's start opening. I want to get some of this gear put away maybe first. Let's just put... let's repair it all, because I might want to sell it. And if I don't, that's alright. We're not wasting too much gold there, but... Alright, let's put all the gear in. I feel like I should take these out as well, because these were a part of the loot. When I'm talking about not even the reagents, I'm talking about the jewel crafting, because these were all part of the loot, right? So let's keep those in the inventory for the video. Yeah, there's a lot of zerging stuff for sure. I don't love that either. So, okay, let's take a look. 51 major breach caches. So, what we're going to do, I'm trying to decide. Let's take a look here. So, all right, let's go through. Let's go through and check them all out. I want to make sure actually we have the right thing recording. Let's go back here, and we're going to actually turn on. We're going to change this to my good microphone. So right now you guys are kind of listening to the bad microphone. I'm actually going to put the next one. I'm actually going to be talking through 2 microphones. You guys should only hear me once, though, thankfully. All right, guys, so we are going to open up these 51 major breach caches. We see level 60. I just did a bunch of portals up in Murkgard. We had a train of about 30 to 35 people running these. A lot of questions have been asked about whether or not these up your gear score watermark. I would say they do not. But if we actually take a look as well, you can see that luck does not affect these containers. So containers are not affected by luck. Keep that in mind, so there's no point putting all your luck gear on before you open these. And I want to say as well, you don't get Azoth for turning in these, or finishing these corrupted portals in Murkgard, which is kind of weird because I believe you get Azoth for doing Ebon Scale Reaches and Reek Waters. So just remember that. Right now we have all of those completed, so I just got done with Murkgard, and these are all major breaches, not minor, major. So these are the 5-person ones. Like I said, we were running a big Zerg of about 20-25, so this took about probably 3 to 4 hours at least. I want to start opening these though. Let's start with the first one. Some pretty good stuff. So the first one's going to be a bow. The bow kind of sucks, to be honest. Constitution focus. The musket's pretty bad. We did get 5 corrupted silver, which is always useful. Next up, we have corrupted fragments. 3 corrupted silvers, a 583, which is pretty bad as well again, and a bad spear. So unfortunate with the gear right now, but we are getting, every single time fragments and silver and stuff that we do need. The musket, it does have good decks, but really these are kind of trash. Both gears are bad yet again. Thankfully, we have so many to open. We have the Defiled Breastplate, the Cavalier. It's actually not too bad. And also you have Mining Luck, which 4.9% is actually fairly decent when it comes to Mining Luck. Heavy Chest as well, which is usually good. Round shields are fairly useless, so we're going to have to ignore those. We continue on, though. We see this one didn't do too much for us. We did get strike damage, more strike damage. But like I said, this one wasn't too great. Let's go on to the next one. 582 looks like on these. Just more gear that's really not too special. Hoping for something good. Hoping for maybe even a higher fragment here as well. A kite shield, which is not great. Just a regular common defiled longsword. Another just rough item there to get. We got a 584 over here. Another strength dex. Seems like we're getting a lot of strength dex, to be honest. We have the defiled round shield yet again, which continues to be a very useless drop for us. We have corrupted fragments and corrupted silver. Defiled helm of the spell sword, which is a 588, which is awesome. However, the gear actually is terrible itself. We have a 587, 24 strength there. We did get an epic rapier here, so this is awesome actually. Very, very cool rapier as well, by the way. I think this could be up to 600 gear score. I don't know that for sure, but this definitely looks close to a rapier I saw in the past. But 27 dex either way, very, very solid. And then the reducing cooldowns actives by 1.7% after being hit 5 times is okay. But you have Chain Void with a Void Gem, so this could be a fairly decent rapier. But it is bind on pickup, and I already have the Rend rapier that's really, really, really solid from the legendary quest. So unfortunately, probably not going to be used, but a very cool rapier and a very solid one if I could sell it. Nothing too crazy on the other pieces. We're going to continue forward. So again, nothing too crazy. The longsword going to be pretty useless. We're going to sell that, or not even sell it, probably scrap it. But another Great Axe tier 5 purple. Very, very exciting until you see the Constitution focus. Not a very solid drop there. Thankfully, though, we have 38 more to look through. Another drop with a tier 5 purple. Going to be a musket, 27 dex. Not too bad, but you generate more health, or sorry, more threat. Going to be kind of a useless perk. An unfortunate one for sure. Going to skip past that. Nothing on this one. We have a tower shield and a helm. Both going to be fairly useless. Again, nothing good there. Defiled cloth. So these look pretty solid, actually. They have luck on them as well. And a 14 con, 9 intelligence. These could sell for some decent money for sure if I don't wear them myself. I'll have to check up on that at the end of this. We continue forward. 591. By the way, the top of the gear score soft cap before doing dungeons. We are definitely there with the shoes. So it's great to see those come in. We have 591s. The strength, constitution, light chestware as well. As we continue forward, a lot of greens. The greens are typically not going to be useful. Mining luck is not too bad with greens. It's not a big deal. More 591s. Still nothing too crazy though, guys. We're not getting anything spectacular, which is kind of unfortunate. So Keen, we got a crit chance resource, which is actually fairly good. That's going to be worth some money, definitely with a lot more people coming up to get more jewelry crafting, a little higher levels. Dex and Constitution, not bad. Great. Ooh, this is actually really, really solid. This is a defiled Great Axe of the Soldier. 27 strength, which is also having a socket for a gem. And light and heavy attacks dealing more damage. So this is actually a really, really good Great Axe. For a lot of people, I'm sure that this one is going to be something they would want to see or get. I want to continue on, though. Not even going to really take a look at those. Nothing great there. Hey, you know what's good about this? We did get a rare corrupted shard, which is pretty nice. Defiled tower shield, pretty awful. We also have the leather boots, purple leather boots, 588, really, really solid until you look at the stats, dexterity, focus, unfortunately. More boots that are 591. It's not even showing me what they are. Okay, 24 intel, actually pretty solid if you just want intel boots, which I actually might want those. We have a fire staff here. Fire staff of the Scholar, 27 intel with a socket and more damage to Angry Earth, which is going to be a really, really solid one that could get you started when it comes down to Garden of Genesis. I think this is going to be a great start for a lot of people. We have Moonless Knight over here, which is a fairly solid... Moonless Knight is actually a fairly solid sword. 567, it's bind on pickup. Or 567 bind on pickup. Very, very solid, actually. Continuing on, we see some more purples popping up. A lot more purples popping up. I wonder if they saved the best for last for us here. Strength and intelligence, though, going to be useless together. Intelligence focus, not a great combo there on the life staff, but it does have mostly focus at least. Maybe if you're trying a focus, or sorry, a life staff, fire staff build, you could always try something like that. Continuing on, we have a round shield, which unfortunately is pretty useless. Continuing on a little bit farther. Cloth hat, dexterity focus. Musket is a common, so nothing there. Nothing too crazy there. Whoa, we got 6 things, guys. I've never seen a 6 things drop in one go. So that's kind of cool to see. We have a pretty useless ice gauntlet. Pretty good shoes, though. intelligence, constitution shoes. And then we have a light footwear, which fireproof breach watcher cloth boots of the brigand. So this is going to be a special drop, and it's actually a really good drop in my opinion. Weakness, disease, exhaust, rend expires 4.8% faster. That's actually a good drop. We're gonna take a look at that one a little bit more into detail in the inventory as well. 587. This is actually a really good strength piece right here. Medium chest wear if you're going for more of a lightweight or medium build with just full strength to just take people out quickly. Very solid as well. Continuing on, we can see that there is more kind of just garbage, you know, greens, but they have a lot of strength, a lot of dexterity. Nothing there. Got a bow over here on this side. Nothing too crazy there. Filed musket. Nothing there again. Rapier of the Battle Mage, which sounds so cool, but it is so bad. Unfortunately, so bad with, you know, it does have intel. Could be maybe a very cheap starter rapier for some people. They're trying to run an intel build. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. Got another 6-1. So we got a Spear of the Cavalier. Looks like it's a beast spear, really, which is kind of useless right now. But altogether, it's actually pretty good. Strength and dex with a 560 gear score. Not too bad. Not too bad. You can actually see the epic over here as well. This is actually a really good epic glove. Very good for strength users for sure. And that was one of the... This is probably the worst one we've had so far. Holy cow, that's terrible. Whoa! 4 purples in one go, guys. 4 purples in one go. Dex focus, though, going to be useless. Strength, actually not too bad. All strength. 562, just going to have not the greatest of perks. Dark of Night, another really great axe there. That's a very solid great axe bind on pickup. And then Strength Dex over here on this side of things. And it's 587, heavy glove. Not too bad, but 4 purples on that roll. So not a bad roll at all. Continuing farther on. Nothing too crazy there. We only have a couple more to open. 3 drops there. We have When They Come yet again dropping. 27 dexterity. I think this is one, like I said, that can turn into a legendary, I believe, but right now we just don't have the gear score for it. Nothing too crazy here. Ooh, that's a good fireproof breach watcher helm of the druid. Just if it had better perks, you know, if it had better perks, that would have been so much better. Very solid though, overall. Nothing too crazy there. Nothing great there. Yeah, nothing great there. Again, we have 1 more to open after this one. Hoping for a very big drop. Come on, give me a couple purples. No purples. Actually, one of the worst drops we've had there on the last one. But guys, overall, we have a lot of great gear in here. A lot of great gear to look through. That spear's pretty good. We had the rapiers, the double rapiers when they come, which, by the way, both look pretty sweet, but unfortunately not too great yet. This is going to be my biggest piece that I actually got from this. Being one of the strongest for sure is a 591 heavy helm. And it's bind on equip, by the way. This is sellable. So I'm curious on what this will sell for. I might try to sell some of this stuff. I don't know exactly what I'll keep, but there's definitely a lot of bind on pickups that I need to hold on to for sure. Luckily I do have tier 5 bags to hold all this junk. But yeah, I didn't get really any jewels from this as well. I thought maybe there's some jewels that I could get. And I didn't get any very high level tuning orbs, so I was hoping for more of those. But yeah, absolutely crazy. Oh, did I open one of my vials? I think I opened one of my vials, as my stream saying. If you guys didn't know, by the way, we stream on twitch.tv/iGraphicGuy. Make sure to check that out. So we did this opening live, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys what you could get from 51 corrupted portals, 65 portals, that is. A lot of great gear in there. Definitely, if you guys have high enough gear score, you can take a look at it. We got a lot of 591 stuff. I think if we go through the gear, you know, this is where you're going to see some of that 591. If we actually can sort, you can sort, by the way, if you didn't know, by gear score. So weapons-wise, we have a 577. Looks like that might be our highest musket for sure. So we're getting up there in the gear score when it comes to weapons. 591s, though, we have quite a bit of them. Looks like the head, we have 591. Shoes, we have 591. We have everything at 591. We're at the soft cap when it comes to that, so we need to do some dungeons for sure today. That's going to be the main focus. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn notifications on. If you guys have any questions, comments, let me know in the comment section down below. I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you guys all in the next video. All right, guys. So I kind of went with the whole video kind of theme there, so I wouldn't have to do any editing or anything with you guys. So hopefully you guys kind of like that. We're okay with me doing that. A lot of great gear though overall. Corrupted sliver, not silver. Thanks for the con. Hey, sorry about that. Gonna go farming. Nice. Get that farming going. Did I actually use one of my vials there? That's kind of unfortunate. I want to see what I can do with the corrupted sliver here. As I said, silver again. But I'm going to try to sell some stuff, guys. But we are going to call it a day right there, guys, for the stream. We'll probably stream later, a little bit later today, but that's going to be all we're going to do for now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. The new Twitch subs, I appreciate that as well. If you guys have Twitch Prime, like I said, it is free and easy to support me by just subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Thank you again, though, for tuning in. Like I said, I appreciate it. That video will be out tomorrow, most likely, so you'll be able to see, that what you just saw again live, in a video format tomorrow on YouTube. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I'll see you guys all hopefully later today or maybe tomorrow.